Hi friend, my February theme would be lights, lanterns and everything bright, mostly because in my mind February has always been a very dark month. Even though the days are getting longer, it's usually quite bad weather, so it's kind of gloomy and dark outside. And I also follow this tutorial on how to paint this painting with watercolors of a old forgotten lantern on the side of a building. And I'm going to include a link in the description to the actual tutorial because it's much better than anything I can do and it's not my idea. But anyway, it gave me the idea to do the February theme and I stuck to it. Those branches most probably I enjoyed painting the most because they're so free and loose, and having a free hand to draw, go with the flow with the paint is not something I'm comfortable with, so I actually enjoyed it a lot. And you see the later lanterns in my weeklies I kind of winged on the spot as well, so it was quite a creative relief, this theme as well, even though I followed the tutorial for this painting. And then I set up a very simple habit tracker. What I really like doing, instead of using inks for my stamps, is to use my brush pens, because with regular ink I always get this kind of fatty seep through the pages after a while that I really don't like. But I never get that problem with watercolor pens, and of course some light bulbs to fit the theme. For my mood tracker, also because it's February, the month of the Chinese New Year, I decided to get inspired by Amanda H. Lee's previous theme and get the little lanterns that are so beautiful, usually paper, and to color them during the month with the colors of my mood. They're so pretty and they were so much fun to draw. And then I went ahead and created a very simple one-line-a-day spread with a jar of fireflies because they're also still all about the light. And also I got inspired by Juni Soon Studios grid guide, so go ahead and follow her, she has amazing ideas. And then I decided to make those little postcard-like paintings, one for each weekly and one for the end for my mind map. Again, they're supposed to be night skies and they're going to have little lanterns drawn on them, but again, for the most part, I basically just winged both the night skies, or the skies, whatever they are, because you don't really have green night sky, and the lanterns as well, but they came out quite nice. And there's nothing else left but the weeklies. I try to keep the weeklies extremely simple, mostly because this is where my productivity comes in. I make simple boxes for my appointments, my to-do lists, and I glue, in this case, the little postcards with the lanterns that I just made with, since I had a bit of space, with a quote on each page. And that's pretty much it. I'm not going to show you drawing each weekly on its own, but I really like the quotes that I used. This one is, light thinks it travels faster than anything, but it's wrong. No matter how fast light travels, it finds the darkness has always got there first and is waiting for it. It's a quote by Sir Terry Pratchett, who is my absolute favorite writer in the whole wide world, so I decided to include it here. My mind map are always extremely simple. I actually started doing them again only recently, just to be able to take notes that don't find space anywhere else. The second weekly quote is, I also think it's from Terry Pratchett, from one of his books. It goes, sometimes it's better to light a flamethrower than curse the darkness, and I absolutely love this quote. As a philosopher, it says, people will do anything, no matter how absurd, in order to avoid facing their own souls. One does not become enlightened by imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious. And the last one, it may be that you're not yourself luminous, but that you are a conductor of light. Some people without possessing genius have a remarkable power of stimulating it. Thank you for planning with me for February. Drop a little light bulb in the comments if you're still here.